Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and in effect. It is a Sunday night. I hope everybody is doing well. All right, very good. It is definitely that time where we are going to do our Sunday night market watch. That's right. This is where we look at the markets as they open up in Asia. Yes, indeed. That's what we're going to do right now. And the markets have just opened in Asia. We're going to check that out for gold and silver and all precious metals indeed. And we can see here as we've got folks popping in, joining us right now, we've got gold up $4.20, up almost a quarter point. And we have silver down 32 cents. We've seen that, a little bit of a separation between gold and silver lately. And so silver is down over a point, and platinum is down $8 there. Palladium is up $40. So it's the biggest mover so far out of the gate. But good to see you guys. The gold to silver ratio is widening to almost 73 right now. So things to keep an eye on here. We will definitely keep an eye on these markets and see what's going to happen with gold and silver. Sometimes we see surprises. Sometimes it's really not much activity when the Asian markets open after the weekend. But good to see everybody here. We got Donald in New Mexico. John E. is here. Medio Man is here. Juan Ortiz is here. Welcome. Colonic Stacker is here. All right. Eat All Your Fish is here. A lot of good folks popping in. We have a lot to go through as far as comments are concerned. So we're going to muscle our way through these here. Zoltan Morena on yesterday's video about getting a Silver Eagle under spot, $2. UK Royal Mint silver products are completely milk spot free. Also Perth Mint, no idea why other mints can't get the milk spot issue. I've been stuck in the UK for 4 years, never found one milk spot until I bought Eagles and Maples. Well, you must have been incredibly lucky because the Royal Mint is known for their milk spots. Although I've not really seen much of it for 2020 or 2019, but I know that previous years have shown them. Hello, Grow McKinnon, good to see you, and good to see Dale Val here as well. Aaron Autry is here, and Jay Stacking is here. Welcome, guys. Morbin Mike, who we've not seen in a while, says, great video, brother. Nice pickup. Looking forward to the next vid. All right. And that video did come. All right, Gary Cooper says, I think you think you're civil unrest now. Wait till they try something like that, telling people their money is no good. Oh, man, yes, indeed. There will definitely be some civil unrest if there's a currency collapse for sure. Karen Earl is coming to us from the future because it is already Monday where she's at. Hello, Karen. Welcome. All right, Aristos Malopelos says hello. Good to see you. Let's take a slurp of some coffee. All right, very good. Let's see here. Hello, Stacking Points. Good to see you. Cool, says Thomas Curtis on the world's most expensive coin going to auction. Covered that last week for sure. All right, yes. Media Man confirms, yes, many Britannias were loaded with spots. They sure are. They're definitely known for the milk spots. I need to figure that out. The Royal Canadian Mint finally solved the issue. I've not seen a single Royal Canadian Mint product milk spot since 2018. Not one. All right, good to see you. Cybercurrent Twitcher is here. Highlander Stacking is here with 3 slurps. All right, very good to see you. Silver Holds the Future is here. So is Jamie Foxx and Uperman. Welcome, guys. Good to see you. All right, let's see here. Amanda Manana. Those are not collector coins. It is legal silver, legal tender, and money current. I've never attempted to clean a dollar bill. I'll just give you $26 if you like. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. It is a bullion coin for sure. They are legal tender, but they don't circulate as currency, although they technically could. Bama 17NC just got home from the hospital. Wow. Or got he from hospital. I'm not sure what that means. Did you just get home from the hospital? Whoever was in the hospital, I hope they're okay. I hope everybody is all right. Good to see you. All right. Old Man Jenkins is here. Hello. A lot of good folks popping in this evening. We're going to come back and look at these markets here momentarily. We're going to let them digest just a little bit. We're going to cover some of these comments. Sally, you're leaving me hanging here. All right. I didn't leave you hanging too long. Hopefully you saw the other video. John Smith says, since when was an unelected organization, which at the end of the day will be subject to the rules of the country it resides, given the authority to implement their own laws? The Economist magazine cover, given it for a world currency that in 2018 spelled the end of the dollar of its publication. That happened with that. Absolutely nothing. Any day now. Yes, I know, exactly. We don't know when it's going to happen. The dollar will continue until it can't or won't, right? So I'm not sure exactly, but yes, indeed. Let's see here. Okay, Part-Time Prepper says, several of our old double E saving bonds are mature. Was nice making 5%. Time to cash in. Yes, indeed, 5% is a windfall these days for sure. All right, good to see you guys. Audrey is here. Hello, Audrey Estep. Welcome. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Part-Time Prepper also says, I remember several months ago when silver was $18, $19. Boy, it seems like quite a while ago now, but it really was just a few months ago. The dealer was selling them for $25 and passed and was getting junk silver instead. The Constitutional was a good idea, but wish I had gotten a few eagles too. Yes, I know what you mean. As the year is 2020, so is hindsight. Colonic Stacker, Annihilator guitarist Jeff Waters versus Fox News host Jesse Waters. You know what? Jeff Waters is a great guitar player for sure, but I'm probably going to go with Waterworld host Jesse Waters. Yes, indeed. And he's pretty cool, but I do like the Annihilator. It's going to be a close edging on that one. All right, very good. Let's see here. Oh, man, from torn hamstring. I'm sorry, how'd you tear your hamstring? Bama 17NC, I'm so sorry to hear. Wow, that's awful. How did you do that? That's not easy to do, from what I understand. These Nuts says, thank you. All right, no problem. I'm glad you watched that. We'll be waiting. All right, says this is an aggressor. Yes, indeed. Hope you saw. I'm anxious to get to those comments on the aftermath of this year. May the Schwartz be with you. Will you try to buy a $1 coffee from McDonald's with it? No. Hopefully you stuck around and saw the follow-up, which I posted later in the day. The Venizer. I purchased silver back in the early 80s and sold them 35 years later with minimal profit. There were times during the 90s when I had absolutely no appetite for silver. Our economical, social, political climate is different today. And I'm now buying gold for protection. Wise man, for sure. Yes, indeed. Rounding third. Okay, so you were playing baseball. Okay. And that's how you did it. Okay, Bama. Well, prayers. Hope you feel better, my friend. It's got to be painful. Man. Best silver voice, bar none. Thank you, El Coloco. Appreciate that, sir. Very kind. I get some opposite comments on that, too, on the voice. Some people don't like it. The Raza Manaza. The suspense is killing me. Are you going to cut it in half? Electrocute it? Make colloidal silver out of it? I better hit the bell notifications. Yes, indeed. Hope you stuck around and saw what I did with it. All right. All right. All right, yes, Gary McCullen from Hurricane Central. Oh, man, prayers are with you down there. A bad storm. Man, a lot of rain and things like that. Trump, be cool. Good to see you. All right, hello. We're getting salty with silver. There you go. Yes, indeed. That's right, Native. We're getting a little salty with silver. 2 is 1. Stand in the street corners in a trench coat and ask a passerby to buy it for $1. There you go. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Okay. Bruce Liggett says, cool video. I certainly hope you're not planning to spend it for $1. No. I will not do that. Cloxy says, if they can't sell even an axe-chopped coin at spot, something's wrong. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Joe Kane says, Sal is the best. A true pro still doing the video as he is internally losing it about that dirty milk spot. Yes, indeed. I had to really keep a game face on for that one, Joe. You're right. I discovered it literally as I was doing the video. Good to see Slavaki. He's here. Highlander Stacking just bought another Scottsdale Kilo Stacker. Wow, might have a problem. Yes, indeed. Wow, very nice, though. Good to see Silverliner. Uncle Sal TV. Jay Holla says, well, tell that to the industry when silver is the first element to be extinct. I bet when that happens, prices will will be, name your price. It will not happen. I guarantee you it will not happen. If there's one thing I'm more sure of than anything, silver will never go extinct. Even based off the experiment I ran today, or the other day. Sal, the most important experiment you could do with that eagle is to sell it. Yes, well, that's true. Very true. But I did something else different to it. You bought that at milk spot price. There you go. Nice to be faced. That's a great one. I bought it at milk spot price. Indeed. That's right. There's 3 different prices. There's the bid, there's the ask price, and then there's the milk spot price. Robert Zelasco. Hey, Sal, cool deal. Stacking and smiling. That's what everyone needs to do. There you go, brother. Yes, indeed. The sound is a little off, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't have a mic anymore because I use the microphone on the actual iPad. That may be the difference. All the new designs for the ASC look really like a generic coin to me, but maybe that's just me. All right. Very good. Okay, folks. JD is here, by the way. Hello, JD. Let's pause and take a look at what the market is doing right now. What is silver and gold doing out of the starting gate in Asia? Well, you remember how gold was up and silver was down? Well, now it looks like it's the other way around for gold. Gold is taking a little bit of a hit now. Gold is down $2.20, and silver is down 12 cents. So all the metals are down right now. Good evening to Silver Wolverine. Welcome, sir. Platinum is down $1, and palladium is down $11. So all the precious metals are down right now. It must have been kind of a glitch for gold out of the starting gate, but that's where the metal markets are right now. So who knows what we're going to see as the week goes on, or as the day goes on. As the London markets open and the like, we'll find out. But it is, the metals are all down at the moment. We'll come back to that. We do have a lot of other stuff coming through here, so we're going to take these as we go. We have a lot of comments to go through. Unaffiliated, what is precious to you in your life, family, car, your house? They're called precious metals because of what they are and what they do. Gold and silver and the other precious things in life are priceless to me. That's my 2 cents. Very good. All right. I mean, we prioritize, obviously, humanity and friendships and relationships, that which is really untangible, except for the physical bodies that contain, that we want to keep around. But yes, indeed. All right, very good. All right, very good. Fish has got another unboxing coming shortly. Very good. Let's see here. Gasdorfic Muncher. Seems dealers want handle you because of the cough. What kind of cough? You talking about Gasdorfic Muncher? I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Rocky Superstar. Last Sal, I don't get any notifications anymore on your new videos. I will give you $25 for it. Well, thank you, Rocky. I'm sorry about that. It's a glitch with YouTube, and they have been remiss at times to send those notifications out. So just, I would just recommend to come every day, because I do post videos on a daily basis. So thank you, Rocky. Simple Wolverine, yes, indeed. I'm with you 100% on that. Fill that seat. We've already got some GOP senators who are wimping out on us. That's the Collins and Markowitz, or the Alaskan senator, whatever her name is. They're already wimping out on us, but okay, let's see here. Audrey Step. What are you going to do, Sal? Says Audrey. Well, hopefully she stuck around, and we'll see another comment from her about what we actually did do. Robin Philly says, good point, Sal. When it was 11 times space, I was saying to buy all you can. Now it's 9 to the 30s space for Constitution. I'm still saying at the end of Trump's term, we may go to war. The silver will start climbing. Still cheap now. There you go. Yes, indeed. All kinds of things can happen for sure. All right, very good. Let's see here. Luso Stacker says, nice deal, even with the milky spots. Yes, thank you, sir. Sure is. Then Stacker agrees with Silver Wolverine. The Supreme Court. All right, very good. All right, let's see. Okay. Good to see. Micro is here. Platinum is palladium. I don't. At this point, I think it's overvalued. I think palladium is. But you might want to consider diversifying with a little bit of palladium. But it's a fringe precious metal. I've actually talked about it extensively on the channel. I'm sure Bill 457. Good to see you, sir. Welcome. And good to see Treasure Seeker. Hope platinum keeps dropping. I love buying platinum while still well under $1,000. I'm right there with you, the Treasure Seeker. I feel exactly the same way, for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Gold Chick. BT about $100 BU 64 dime rolls for $50 2 years ago. Traded Maple Leaf Gold equivalent for the same place at $100. Right, very good. And she was back in the U.S. Yes, yes, we do want Silver Wolverine to get back in the kitchen so that he can make us some good food. All right, he's actually done some good food videos. Check out Silver Wolverine's channel. Amy Coney Barrett is my top pick too, Silver Wolverine. I hope he chooses her. Oh, that'd be awesome. Silver Surfer, I picked up 20 Lady Liberty rounds for $4.99 shipped when spot was $27.10. Uncle Sal, I'm trying to get into making videos, but my camera quality sucks. Any advice? Get a new camera. That's the first one. And whatever you do, do not film it portrait mode. Do it landscape mode if you do have a phone, if you use your phone. That's rule number 1. All right, very good. Coin Collecting Fun says, like, thank you, sir. Appreciate those thumbs up. Matt Bachman says, silver. All right, there you go. Silver on this video. This is October. Doomsday for your wealth. They hold silver too. Trade silver for gold only, not hard-earned cash. It says advice. Ratios will always follow. You can always trade. All right, very good. It's all good. Some nice additions to the stack. He says, I hate it when I buy the wrong size capsule too, Sal. It happens to all of us. Yes, indeed, and you saw it right there. Had to keep a game face on that and maintain my sanity as I picked that wrong capsule. Crazy. This is ridiculous, says Silver Sling Blade. All right. Jazda, 1,000 love experiences. Looking forward. Yes, indeed. Good. The bald one says, I hope we don't have another great repeat like Roosevelt and take everyone's gold. I can just see it now. Everyone's stacking up gold coins and they make it illegal for you to own them and then pay you half of what it's worth. Well, I'll just lose mine in an unfortunate boating accident, for sure. Good to see America Silver Patriot is here. Hello, America Silver Patriot. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Hope you are doing well, my friend. Yes, indeed. All right. MDH says, anxiously waiting to explore the destiny of the 2020 ASE. And I didn't keep you waiting long. Yes, indeed. Dudius Maximus says, Sal, I appreciate your insight on silver. I also miss your old intro, salivating gold coins. Bring it back. Oh, man. I know. Unfortunately, I usually do a new intro every year. But this intro has been probably the most popular, so I'm probably going to keep with this one. Because those intros, believe it or not, I do them all from scratch. And they take a bit of time to do. And with everything else going on, I might just keep this one from now on. But thank you. Hello, Barbara Carbone is here. A slurp in your honor. Here is for Barbara. I almost choked on that one, but good to see you. It's all good. Good to see you. All right, Uperman is here. A lot of good folks popping in here today. We'll do one more comment, and then we're going to check out the markets here. I do little gold prospecting here and there, says the bald one. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea for you or anyone to go and buy a cheap gold painting kit and hit your local creeks and streams. You never know. Well, I tell you what, it would be a fun adventure, but unless you live in an area where you have any likelihood of finding anything, you're still going to have a very hard time unless you really know where you're going. But you know, unless you have time and want to enjoy the outdoors and do it for fun, I wouldn't bet that you're going to be very successful at it, for sure. But hey, it'd be a fun activity. I'd love to go just for the experience, for sure. But yeah. But that's great that you do it. Highlander Stackin says, experiment. She's still beautiful, bro. I love Lady Liberty. Yes, indeed. She sure is. Very good. And by the way, when we get to the response to these videos, I hope Media Man will stick with me here because I want to get his thoughts. He may have posted something, comment on that too. Marshall Health, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do with the piece. Yes, indeed. Well, it's one piece we won't be stacking high and wide for sure, but thank you, Marshall Health. High Dig Big 01. Even if this is true, they aren't being straightforward. Speak plain and speak the truth. And if you're trying to sell something, say so. Yes, I do agree that the sales pitch thing was definitely one thing. All right, very good. MS, drink your coffee with some education. You sound like a toilet. MS, all right, here we go. Well, MS, I'm going to do this, and then you're going to see Barbara Carbone's reaction, and then talk to me about education. Here we go. Ooh, that's good stuff. Yes, indeed. Wait for it. MS, you're about to be educated here. Here we go. All right, no Terry. Okay, when Terry's not here, we got to shut this thing down. We got to shut it down, indeed. All right. Okay. Actually, Barbara, I don't have a cold. My voice is a little hoarse from yelling yesterday. A band had a gig. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. All right. Waiting for the reaction, and then we'll see MS's. Yes, indeed. All right, Donald Robinson says, thanks. There we go. See there? There you go. Now, you tell me I'm not educated, MS. She loves it, and that's why I do it. All right? And when you have a lovely lady like Barbara Carbone as a faithful viewer and a great person, you do the deed. You know what I'm saying? Now, tell me that's not education right there. All right. Bruce Wayne, I hope you can get some good coffee. It's tasty. Slurp on. We will slurp on. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. Good to see you, sir. Donald Robinson, thanks for watching our back, Sal. Your assessment is accurate. However, as you discern, this article is somewhat suspect. Yes, indeed. It sure is. All right. Let's pause. Thanks, Donald. Let's see what's going on here with the markets. Okay. Will we get a response from MS? My guess is likely not. Likely not. All right. Your voice is a pony, says, hi, Steve. All right, here we go. So the markets are still down slightly. Not a whole lot, but they're down a little bit here. Gold is down almost a fifth of a point there. 1946.20 for gold. Silver is under $27 now. $26.63. It's down 20 cents. And platinum is down $1, and palladium is down $11. So there they are. So we'll check these, and we'll see how it goes through here of what the markets are doing. How many push-ups do I plan on making today? You know what? I really don't feel like doing any push-ups. I might need some motivation for those. You know what I mean? Shopping list this week? Probably, I don't know, man. Maybe not a whole lot. We'll see. I've been kind of holding back. We'll see here. Jay Stacking says 26 push-ups. But I don't know, man. I don't want to... I'll tell you, we'll see. We'll see. I may do some here in a moment. Let's get back to these comments. We do have a lot of comments to go through here. Might need some other motivation to do these push-ups. We'll see here. Mando Man, milk spots do not change silver. It may be unslightly, but it is still 1 ounce of silver. That's very true. They do not change silver at all. But sadly, those milk spots are embedded in the silver, and it makes it ugly, fugly. You know what I'm saying? Fugly. All right, very good. We got the V's from Donald in New Mexico, and Native. Let's see here. All right. Mark Wilkins, buy him all day at that price. Yes, indeed. I wish I could have bought more for sure. Peter Grace, the Perth Mint 2020 Great Southern Land Opal inlay. I've not seen that one. That's interesting. They have that out. That's cool. Homebrew, an experiment, huh? A new pocket piece, perhaps, on the edge of my seat. No, not quite. All right, but let's see here. Matt Langstrat, good to see you. Am I not censored yet? No, why would I censor you? Let's see here. Need 50 push-ups after a slurp of coffee. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, let's see here. Moving on up. No, says MVL 9591. All right. Can I destroy? There's the first comment on that video. Dono, New Mexico thought he was first, but he was not. He was second. But that's okay. We will hold it against him, though. That's just what we do. Wes Welk says, do a palladium ounce and see what happens. Copper, too. Yes, I don't think I'll do that with an ounce of palladium for sure. All right, let's see here. And let's see. Philip says, probably pure propaganda. However, this sort of propaganda does add balance to a volatile sector in that there's no shortage of vested interest, anti-bullying trolls and manipulators out there. This type of article is probably a reasonable pushback against what might be described as mainstream bullying of PMs. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but my feeling is we should come from the element of truth and not hyperbole with regards to precious metals, is my feeling. The truth really has no agenda, and I believe that we should probably stick to that. But yes, I see what you're saying. The Mac Z1, by the time that silver goes down, the next video will be 100 years. Yes. Yes, it may take quite a while. It may take quite a while indeed. I don't believe it. It says humongous that salt will destroy silver. So Meteor Man. Barby Chargbone. Okay, I don't know. Google that. Okay, don't know who that is. Somebody else will do. I don't have time to do that right now, but I don't know who Barby Charbone is. But anyways, John Bellinger. Hey Sal, slurp. Don't destroy an ASC. So Meteor Man, did I do the right thing in this experiment? We'll see here. Did I do it the right way? Should I have put a little water in there? I'm not sure. Alan Budd, so you have never been treasure recovered from sunken. You've never seen treasure recovered from sunken ships. The silver coins have always been fused into a big black block. Well, I thought they were fused essentially by other materials of the sea, like barnacles and stuff, attaching them to them. I didn't know it was really from the water. But I don't know. I could be wrong. And maybe that's just it. But you can if you want to. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Platinum Beast. I got his permission to do that. 99 purity upside down is 666. Yeah, you actually said that last time. We got the message loud and clear before. But thank you. All right. That was anticlimactic. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry. This is something that's going to take a while. But it's just something I heard. We'll find out. Let's see here. All right. Very good. Ernest Pierce, next destroy a 2019 reverse proof eagle. Which one? Which mint mark? Do I go big with the S mint mark one or the W one? Number 9 says Rocky Superstar. I should have used rock salt. Well, I used the finer salt because it's going to have more surface area on the actual coin. We may find that salt removes milk spots. Yes, that's true. We will find out. We'll see. That would be an interesting experiment to see. Salt corrodes almost all metals. I wonder if it does gold, though. Dazed and Confused Stacker is here. Hello, Dazed and Confused Stacker. It's not the salt, it's sulfates. It's the sulfates, I guess, in the salt. All right. BB King, who loves sal as much as gold and silver? Oh my goodness gracious, I don't know. Probably not very many people at all. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? And we have got Donald in New Mexico saying here, I'm surprised you never heard of shipwreck effect on silver coins from the bottom of the ocean. You might try adding water to your experiment. Okay, yes. Well, and again, as my ignorance there was thinking that was other materials that were keeping that silver together. Very good. Salt does not corrode gold, says Gold Chick. I didn't think it did. Sea salt and H2O. Alright, use sea salt. Janae Tateman says you can spear it with a cold steel Natchet Bowie knife and will go right through the Liberty's T's. Ah. Very good, very good. Yes, I'm going to try this other way to see what happens here. Time will tell, Stamos James. That's right. It sure will. That's right. And maybe some tea. We should put tea in there. So anyways, I don't know. Mutant Ryev says all you need now is lime and a tequila. There you go. That's right, Mutant. There you go. Yes, indeed. That's right. Low blood pressure says I should sacrifice a few monster boxes. Bought them at 17 per ounce on a credit card. Ah. There you go, man. Yeah, go for it. No salty, so salty, says Highlander Stacking. Yes, indeed, so salty indeed. By the way, Donald, Dazed and Confused Stacker Highlander Stacking are both 6-month members of the citizens of the Salivation Nation, honorary citizens. So thank you guys for sticking with us there on the membership. Oh man, I did see this advertised. Matt just bought a gold Noah's Ark coins. Like design, no complaints, but is it a standard EU coin? I don't think it is a standard EU coin, European Union. But congratulations. Which size did you get? Is this the first year they've made those? I thought about maybe getting an ounce of that maybe. I'm not sure. Cleocatra, meow. Good to see you. Does silver also react to sulfur? Yeah, it tarnishes it, but I don't know that it erodes it, per se. Cool experiment, says Silver Scorpion. Thank you. So that was a little... So he thought it was cool, not so anticlimactic. Very good. All right. Nosmatics, good to see you. D. Peterson's here. Hello. Benson Kitu, Personal Finance, says, I might experiment with acid and see how it does. Yes. Well, I, in a sense, tried that in one way with RC Cola. At the time, 1 ounce. Okay, cool, Matt. That's awesome. Congratulations. Is this the first year that they made those? I'm not sure. I'm curious. That is something, says Rocky. I see silver pieces of 8 come out of the sea. They're not destroyed. They have been there 300 plus years. Sal, put it in nitric acid. That will make it dissolve. Just saying. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm too scared of that stuff. Too scared of that stuff. Let's take a look what the markets are doing. Are we going to be scared of the markets? We'll find out here. They are down. Gold is only down slightly. Down $2.30 now. Silver is down 15 cents. Not a whole lot. Kind of bouncing back from the earlier dips. Platinum has zeroed out at $933 an ounce. And palladium is down $14. And I'm going to slurp this coffee right now. All right. Uberman got a red back spider coin from Perth. Nice. Congratulations. Very cool. First year for gold, says Matt. Okay, very good. Do I have a good tooth? Yeah, I think my teeth are pretty good, man. The Raza Manaza. I'm pretty good. I'm thinking of the Noah's Ark coins, 2 ounce, 10 ounce to start with, but the 5 kilogram has merits. Yes, Peter Grace. Do they do a 10 kilo as well? All right. Let's see here. Did Meteor Man leave us? I'm not sure. I wanted to ask him about if I did that the right way. Bama says, are you nuts? The 2020 will be extra expensive in a few years, much like the 96 a day. Actually, I don't think so. They've minted very many of those. These are very plentiful. Yes, indeed. Very, very plentiful. No worries about that. All right. Tricky Guy says, without water as a medium of the ionic exchanges will take a lot longer. But if you want extreme corrosion within mere seconds, stuff an ASE into Donald, New Mexico's box of doom dirt. Don't leave it in there too long. It will entirely dissolve. Donnie doesn't water his box. But the box does have a host of other moist objects inserted into it regularly. Very good. All right, so the water, I'm wondering what should I add water in there? So should I add water into it, Meteor Man, into the salt, into the coin? Should I do that? Maybe video it. We'll see. I don't know. Coins A to Z. Hello, good to see you. Coins A to Z. Ingagnitier says if you put it in a mix of hydrogen peroxide and acetic acid vinegar, the resulting picric acid will turn silver to white silver chloride precipitate. Well, I'm a little bit leery about adding other chemicals and things to it because I don't know what kind of fumes it may have. It may be noxious fumes. I don't know enough about chemistry to do that. Terry is here to help. Good to see you. We almost shut this thing down because you weren't here. Yes, we do. That's true. We do have substantial anecdotal evidence that Chris Dwayne likes silver better than me, for sure. Okay, Meteor Man says, for sure. Okay, so I will add water to it. A little bit of water. Not a whole lot, probably, right? I probably don't need a whole lot. But I'll sprinkle some water in there, too. Aloha, how dare you try to destroy beautiful silver? Okay, I'm fine if I'm interested to see what happens. All right, well, I might try to hasten it with a little water in due course here for sure. All right. Angie Howard says, I wonder What would happen if this was a 999 fine silver piece? Actually, it is. It is a triple nines fine. It is 9993, actually, believe it or not. All right, very good. Just pour some of your coffee, your slurp. There you go. Pour some of my coffee in it. That would be very interesting. Yes, indeed. Ah, very good. Let's move this. All right, very good. Tricky guy. I wonder if the milk spot will be a protective veneer to prevent the salt corrosion. If anything, it should at least initially slow down any chemical exchanges or speed it up by being a catalyst. It very well could. We'll find out. We will find out for sure. All right. All right. Stacking Skier says, good video, agree. This was made to spook seniors. Not cool. Just began stacking 2 months back, getting silver, gold, and a tiny bit of platinum, but saving for gold for next big buy. Thanks again. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that very much. As we move on up the comment chain, we have Imperial Label here. Good to see you. Ariel James, not for long. That's right. Let's see. This thing, I think, might delete it when I report this thing. Let's see what it'll do here. No. I have to remove it. Follow the money. Put a picture off to look into that one. Come on. Go away, you comment. Let's see what the markets are doing right now. What are the markets doing? They are down. Still down, but not by a whole lot. Gold is down just 1/10 of a point. $2 dip. And let's see here. Silver is down 13 cents, $26.69. Very good. Platinum is leveled out at 0. Very good. All right, now wish that thing should be gone. Thanks. Follow the money. I have to look at that later. People should email me these articles because I'm less likely to find that in these comments, especially when I'm doing these. Let's see here. Lawrence should have used an aluminum container with salt and baking soda to clean up that ASC. I'm going to get rid of the ASC and then recover it. A waste of time. Drop the ASE and some nitric acid. Yeah, I don't have any nitric acid. That's stuff you just can't just get anywhere, I don't think. All right. Very good. All right, let's see here. Jeff Coney says seawater will destroy silver completely. It has lots of heavy water, and the amount of time to destroy something coin size is unknown. Basic salt and water may take centuries. Okay, we shall see. We shall see. Although I think the Etosha, they found that stuff and it didn't do it. But he says, Goldchick says add little water. Also aqua regia. Mercury will destroy it much faster. Look at Sedgwick coins online store. Many photos. All different ships sunken. All right, very good. Thank you. So I might add a little water because I don't have the aqua regia or anything like that. Oh, let's see here. Louis Allred, experts say our fiat monies is soon going to be worth very little, so our savings in 401k will be devastated. If that happens, Trump will not be elected again. I believe our monies will be worth much more, be positive Trump is in charge, and he will do us good. Not bad. Very good. All right, thank you. I agree. I think he might do something here. Let's see here. We can wait centuries. There we go. Coins A to Z. Maybe Barbara Carbone is at a Kamala Biden rally. No, she's actually here with us. She is here with us. Right here, for sure. All right. The Raza Manaza. Get the band back together. Salty Sal and the Silver Eagles. There you go. It'd be a good little band we could try for sure. That would be fun. Bruce Liggett says, I think it will transform into gold. Now, that would be quite a bit of alchemy if we can pull that off. Very, very cool. It'd be nice. Hi, Steve. I have an emergency supply of instant water. Just add water. There you go. Me too. I love that. All right. Son of a silver stacker, you dropped D. You mean to tuning on my guitar? No, I typically don't do drop D stuff. I played in Drop D before, but don't do it now. Big Bomb Stacker says, interesting experiment. I'm curious to see the outcome, if any. You should write the date on the bottle. Well, did it on the recording of this video, which actually happened the day before. Excuse me. And so, yeah, we'll have this video as kind of the date of when it started. All right, John Knapp says, Sal, I would buy that milk spotted Silver Eagle all day long, even at $2 over spot. Yes, that's considered a good deal for sure. All right, very good. And Georgios the Greek, I think salt and vinegar will ruin it. I wonder if there's going to be any adverse effects by adding vinegar in there. I don't know. As far as fumes, I just don't know. Maybe, not sure. Vanessa, I know it isn't your style, but I highly recommend you listen to the album Anywhere at the end of the time. Okay. Thank you so much, Barbara. And Mark B., good to see you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I wiped the screen. I didn't quite have that much of a projection of saliva to do that. Are you bored, Sal? Mark your calendar or you may forget to check on it. Yes, indeed. I need to do that. I was not bored. Something has got me intrigued since Media Man brought it up. There it is. All right. Good evening, Sal. I've been put over the year of the Ox coins. No, Christian Black, I don't actually collect the Lunar series, really. I do like the dragons. I've got a couple of those, but I know they're pretty popular, but I'm not a collector of those. How about you? Did you pre-order them? Let's see here. AUGCH, can you destroy a 40% JFK half by cut to half? And let's see what the sandwich planchet looks like. That'd be tough to do. If you cut it long way, that'd be very tough to separate those layers. For sure. Barbara, I did not wear a mask at the show. It'd be kind of weird to be on stage with a mask, you know what I mean? Let's see here. But Josh Bond says, was I the only one that thought he was going to take an axe to it? Oh, man. No, I was not going to take an axe to this coin for sure. I wanted to do it as an experiment to see a little bit more of a peaceful way. You know what I mean? A bit of a peaceful. Ascend Gear, my brother, add some H2O. Okay, I think that's the consensus. I need to add some water to it to hasten it for sure. So we shall see. CCEC, maybe just focus on the camera, but why aren't the letters sharp? Maybe you got it for $2 on the spot because it's fake. No, it's definitely real for sure. And it may have been the camera because the eagle looked pretty good. Otherwise, Evo Pikachu, good to see you. A Gimp Mask. Yes, indeed. Justin Sartain, good to see you. Welcome. Internet is pooped today. I'm sorry. Paula Guivo says salt is dry and will absorb any moisture. Nothing will happen. Only sulfur can tarnish silver. Okay, so I need to add some water then to it for sure, just to get to the surface area. Let us take a look at the markets now. What are they doing? Not a whole lot, but this is what we do. Even when there's not a whole lot of activity or it's a little bit boring of a Sunday night, as far as the markets are concerned, we cover it anyway because that's what we do. Gold is down $2.10, only slightly. Silver's down 15 cents, a little bit more there, about a half a point, but not much of a dip. And platinum is holding strong, just leveling out there, zero loss. And palladium is down 14 bucks. Hello, low blood pressure, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Back up here to the channel comments. ED, A to Z, Ed, A to Z, silver will tarnish when exposed to air and sulfur. That's right. Air and sulfur. But I don't know about salt. We'll see here. All right. Matt Langstrat, thank you so much for the super chat. $10 first super chat of the night. He says, Tower of Sal, full gold stack. Since you changed your preference, your full silver stack was motivational when I was new. Just a baby stacker smiling. Well, thank you so much. That was actually not my full silver stack. Those towers of power that I did but I may have to do one for gold. That would be pretty interesting. But the thing is I don't take them out of the. Some of them I don't take out of the flips, so I might have to do it with just. But I'll have to look into that. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that. But thank you, Matt. A good idea for a video. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's see here. Me, Como Gaming. How is it going? Good to see you. How you doing? Doing well? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you guys. Got some newer folks popping in here, so that's always good. AC Exploration. Try a gold coin next. Let's see if gold is really not reactionary. I would laugh if you found a new way to make a proof finish on a silver coin. Yes, indeed. Yeah, they say gold does not react. Do it. Hello, Jules G. Good to see you. Kurt is here. All right. Distant Aggressor, what is it graded at? You know, I should have looked to see. I don't think that, I don't think the picture or the image that you saw there showed the grade, so I don't know. But uncirculated. Definitely uncirculated. Alright, new stacked hasn't been on here in over forever. I think this is the first time I've seen you in a live stream, so welcome. Alright, let's see here. Moofy, makes sense because I found corroded silver rings at the beach. Okay, cool. Very good. Nice. So I should add water. It sounds like that's a consensus here to that. Indeed, Sal Bro says the patience of silver stackers will pay off. Thank you so much, Eli. Appreciate you watching. And Bill457, what is the silver per dollar ratio? Well, you just invert that, I guess. Invert that equation, right? Tomoko's Enterprise says I destroy both eagles and maples on occasion for the best stuff. Torch makes quick work of them. $2 under. Yes, indeed, that's true. Although technically it doesn't destroy the silver, just changes its shape, right? Oh, man. Oh, Cowboy Gold says, I hear car battery acid takes milk spots off silver. I'll have to try that one. Now, that would be... Just throw a couple of silver eagles into the car battery. Who knows? I might give it a charge. We'll try that. That'd be a good idea. Now, I'm very leery to work with any acids for it. It would be a fun experiment, but... Or to add or mix anything that could potentially pose fumes and things like that. But yeah, if I knew that vinegar would be safe with salt, I just don't know. Probably is. It's my total ignorance. Battery acid is sulfuric acid, says Goldchick. Okay. Very good. Let's see here. Bruce Wayne, are you still making purchases from BGASC? I haven't bought from them in a while. I've bought from Liberty on eBay for some of my gold coins. They seem to have pretty good prices, but I've not bought from BGASC in a while. When do you think the high premiums will settle down? I think as soon as the supply chains are completely back up running again fully, I think we'll see the supply chain. I think we'll see some of these premiums come back down. Because the silver prices we'll look here at the markets, the silver prices stand pretty stable here, around the high 26s and low $27 range. In fact, we see here now gold has recovered its losses. Is now in the plus common, but silver has not done that yet here. Gold is now 50 cents over, and silver is down 4 cents there, and platinum is now back up there. But silver has been, well, both gold and silver have kind of maintained a level here. But keep in mind, gold is still breaking its nominal price record back in 2011. It's not gone below that since it broke through the first time. And silver still has a ways to go. Very good. All right. But yeah, these premiums are definitely getting old. All right. Don't you need to add water? I think so. And I think I'm going to do that. Thank you, Stacking Points. I think I'm going to add me some water to this. For sure. Bill457 said, so this Silver Eagle I am holding, they print $3K plus in dollar bills per year. But the Silver Eagle is a dollar coin. How does that work? Oh, well, because the denomination really does, the only thing the denomination does, the government slaps it on there just to say, hey, this is backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. government up to $1 worth. And so we'll see what this says. All right, Mark B says I should pee on the salt. It will change silver into gold. That's true. Yes, right. I could just pee on it. All right, let's see here. Kalanick, do you think Joe Biden will physically survive the first debate? I think he will. I think he'll physically survive it. Mentally, he hasn't been surviving for quite some time. So yeah. Let's all vomit on Sal in unison. I would prefer that not happen, Alan Gold. If you want to, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that, Alan. I hate to do that. I don't want to be disagreeable. But I, for one, would not be for such action. I do not want to be puked on by the viewers at large or at small or any size in between. Please do not puke on me. Not at the same time, not separately and apart. None whatsoever. Please do not puke on my person. I appreciate that. All right. Hello, good to see Olaf the Mighty. Ever consider upgrading the mic? You do enough content to make it worth your while. This mic right here, this is an upgrade. Now, the one from my other videos, like the videos I did yesterday, it is a better mic than what was on the iPad before, which I used a lavalier, a mic that kind of was attached to it. So I probably will have to get a new mic for that camera, for this iPad that I got, because I don't think it's a little too echoey or reverby. So I might have to do that. I've made a consideration into doing that, which I was hoping I wouldn't have to do that because a mic kind of constricts you. That's why I got the new iPad. I was hoping that the quality of the mic would be better, and it is better, but I have to be pretty close to it. And even when I'm close to it, it still sounds a little hollow. So anyways, but yeah. So I might have to consider looking into a mic. That'll probably be the next upgrade. But I've done some upgrades for the channel. This mic right here is an upgrade, and I think it sounds pretty good. Got a new computer for the channel. And let's see here. But my vids are getting worse. Yeah, probably now my content may not be improving, but at least the equipment is. All right. There's plenty of other channels that are much more articulate than me out there for sure, and have better content. No question about it. Okay. Oh, in your earbuds, Olaf. Yeah, that's probably because this is a stereo mic. That's probably what it is. And I don't know how to make this thing mono. Let's see here. That's what it is, and it's slightly off center, but I'm right on it right now. Check. This way is this side. This way is that side. But anyways, I have to look into that. Maybe there's a setting I can set there for that. Silver Bean Counter is here. Another great channel. You guys should check out Silver Bean Counter. Hello, Salivation Nation. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. JD says, Mr. Salty. Yes, indeed. That I am. Mando Man says, this seems to be a simple scare tactic for fleecing retirees out of the money. Yeah, I've been a victim of the same type of PM predator scum in the past who went out of business. Don't let this happen to you. They use the same type of tactics. Be careful and do your research. That's right. No matter what anybody says, including me, and I try to keep things pretty even-keeled in my presentation, but I've been known to get things wrong too. But I definitely do not want to lead anybody astray, and that's why I'm very cautious about, any kind of directives. Yeah, you should. I do believe everybody should have some precious metals, but where you get them from is totally up to you. And I try to help people, but sometimes I get things wrong. And this thing is to always fact check anything I say, because I could be wrong too. Let's see here. Destroy a 100-ounce gold bar, or just mail it to me, and I will destroy it for you. All right, 88 Petri. Find me a 100-ounce gold bar to destroy. We'll make it happen. We'll see here. Hey, thanks, James Gomez. I appreciate it. All right, good to see. Appreciate that, sir. Florida Stacker Evening Sal, good to see you. Hugh Man watches videos I hate all day. All right, very good. Nice. Down in New Mexico, I've given up calling scammers on Sundays. They never answer for some strange reason. But if they come in, believe it or not, we will definitely take a call if a scammer calls for sure. We will definitely take a call. All right. Jimmy Hotel says the cool thing I know is I know you will be around in years to come. I will try my best. Thank you, Jimmy Hotel. But I will definitely have to hasten this with a little bit of water, indeed, on the thing. Full Push Metal says, another slurp-worthy production, Sal. That's a salty ASC. Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir. Yes, indeed. Slow News Day. I know the second person. No, actually, this is something I've wanted to do. Probably could have done another video on some news. But this is something I wanted to do. It's inspired by Medio Man and his comments about it. Very good. All right, let's see. Moving up here, we have got Medio Man. Okay, here's what he says. My experience with salt corrosion is with sterling silver, so I'm very interested to see how 99993 silver reacts. I do think moisture is a factor. Sorry about the milk spot. I have gotten rid of many of mine with that problem. We collectors can't abide them. That's right. All right. Well, thank you. All right. So we will definitely do that. Thank you, Medio Man, for the inspiration on that. And I will add a little bit of water to this. Yes, indeed. Actually, Ken Simotic, a soft white pencil eraser, will take the milk spots off silver coins. I've done that, but it is abrasive. It definitely is abrasive. That's the one thing about using erasers on there is they are abrasive. All right, Silverliner will prank me. He calls me. All right, very good. Brian S. says, no, I'm reporting you to the Rapid Response Silver Justice League. All right. Well, so far, no harm, no foul. This thing here, all right, very good, is still intact because there's no water added to it. I thought you were going to shoot it. I did shoot a fake silver eagle or silver coin in the past. A fake peace dollar, believe it or not. We were at war with peace on that video. Search that out if you get a chance. Shot it with a 50 caliber Smith & Wesson. Hello, Glenn D. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. Let's have another slurp of some coffee here. All right, very good. 2 is 1. If you want to destroy it, just give it to my son for his birthday. It'll be beat to hell inside of an hour. Yes, indeed. I'm sure. Young kids, I tell you what, young boys especially, can be very rough with toys. Pudenda says I should add water to it. And when Pudenda speaks, I listen as well. Thank you. I will do that. Yes, indeed. I might even record it for posterity, or just because it's throwing another content out there. Who knows? It'll be a very boring video of me adding water to it. I don't know. I might not make a video of it. I might just do it behind the scenes, and you won't even know about it. You might just have to take my word for it. Love the echo. Oh, that's right. A little purposeful echo at the beginning of this video. Thank you, James. Medio Man made Sal saltify an ASE. Sal's salty spearmint. Yes, indeed. He sure did. PM. It is nighttime for Gold Chick Vibifel. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see. Let's get back to the markets on that note. What are the markets saying to us now? What do they speak to us from afar in Asia? What are they telling us? Well, they are telling us that the gold to silver ratio has now widened to 73.03. Crazy. And gold is up 90 cents. 1950.80, and silver is down 2 cents. Yes, wow. All right, so there they are. And platinum is up $1. Palladium is down $10. All right, very good. All right, yes, Glenn D says Sal has the best chat group. You guys are great. Definitely, definitely. Appreciate you guys being here. This is what makes it. It's what it's all about. All right. A Poluse Spectre, that's not 24K. It has to be 9999 gold. Well, 24 karat, believe it or not, when someone tells you it's 24 karat, it can be 9998. 2 4 nines fine gold. 3 nines fine gold is definitely 24 karat. Even if it's not completely 3 nines fine gold, there is 24 karat is not a set. It is a range of the purity. It does not tell us what the actual purity is. So there is some, that's a good statement, but it's wrong, because there is some gold that is not, that's 24 karat, that is not 999 fine, believe it or not. Okay. Kevin Lee says, I don't appreciate your lack of appreciation. I'm sorry. Well, I appreciate your comment. But thank you. All right, very good. Let's see here. Vidcat Zook. Sounds like Ash Ketchum. Never heard of that. Never heard of, I don't know what that is. Is that a person? Don't know. Almost sound like that guy, though. All right, very good. Where are we at? Stacking points. Did you see my pouring video I posted earlier? Made a couple copper bars. I'll have to check that out. I was out most of the day yesterday, but I'll check that out. Stacking points. I don't know if he's still inside the chat, but I'll have to go back and remember to look at that. Thank you, sir. Silver Britches is here. Hello, good to see you. Glenn D. Sal, I had two 2020 ASCs arrive in the mail today. No milk spots, but dang it, Sal, I had to pay $32.52 a piece for them. Plus shipping comes to $10 a piece, more than yours. Love your show. Well, thank you, Glenn. And I'm sorry for the premiums on those things. It's sad when you have to think about that $32.52 being somewhat of a good deal for silver. That's crazy. Whoa, did I just read this right? Oh my goodness gracious. Alan just paid me a compliment, sort of. He says Sal is okay. Did you see that, guys? Right up here. He said it. He says Sal is okay. Thank you, Alan. It warms my heart. Silver Britches, you should have seen it. Up there above, Alan Gold just paid me a compliment. He said Sal is okay. Man, that's very nice of him. Okay. Global Nonsense UK says, you could just heat it up until evaporation point. I've noticed a lot of people say gold and silver are indestructible, but both metals can be lost due to evaporation if heated up enough. Yes, I think that's right. Although I think those little particles are when they evaporate, kind of like mist for water, they do reconstitute themselves, though in very small ways, especially since gold can be, it's so ductile and malleable, that those little tiny pieces could probably just fall back on the floor, making them merely invisible, but it's not actually lost. But yeah, you make a good point. The sky is falling. Oh, he meant 0K. Son of a, dang it. You blow worse than ever. Man, I'm less than okay. Here, I read that wrong. He said 0. It was a number 0 and then the letter K. My hopes have been dashed. My dreams shattered. I have just been... Oh my gosh, I should just hang it up. I should just shut this channel down. What I thought was a semi compliment turned out to be one of the worst insults of my entire career on YouTube. If you want to even call it a career, it's not really a career. It's just, it's just a channel, but you know what I'm saying. Dang it. Feel bad. All right, let's see here. Max Headroom says, did you mean to put that many commercials? Seems excessive. They put those things automatically in some of these, and sometimes I forget to go back and check them to take some of them out. But what I've been known to do in the past is take the ones that are close together and spread them out, or delete the ones they put in there. Sorry about that. I need to go back and check that. Nice experiment. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Stopped at 113. I don't get it. What happened at 113, Steve? Did it keep playing or what? I need to... Yes, that's right. I'll have Seabass do it for me, Evil Pikachu. Oh my gosh. Give Alan my wrench. Terry is willing to give up her moderator status to give to Alan Gold. Should I do it? I don't know. Let's see here. All right, very good. Let's see here. Okay, moving on up. Silver Husky says, I agree. I think it may need a little water to make the contact complete. Sodium chloride is pretty inert when dry. Very good. Thank you. It shows my ignorance on this subject, so thank you. Let's see here. Alan Gold, I took it away from your... This is a different account you had. These Alan Gold accounts are just different. They're different. You had a new account, I think. I don't think this is your regular account. Media Man, 24K is a minimum of 999. In 1950s, Perth Mint created 6.9 gold. Wow, I did not know that. I always thought the range was a little bit more leeway for 24 karat gold. Maybe that's for jewelry. Maybe for jewelry, but I've heard 999 or 998 can still be 24 karat. All right. Where are we at? Hey, Silver Husky is here with us here. Thank you, Silver Husky. You guys should check out his channel. He's got a great channel. A great guy. Steve J says, if we see silver paper crash to a 21 handle, you won't be able to get a physical ounce for less than $50. The COMEX has failed to deliver, and it will all become a realization in December. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Thanks, Steve. It's still an ounce of silver. That's true. It sure is. Definitely still is. In fact, the corrosion may be so small that it will be barely recognizable or measurable for sure. If it is, we'll see. We're going to add some water to it. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Husky's got some auctions and giveaways. So check out that. Nosmatics tells us. That's right. Very good. Hanson Leal, thanks for nothing. You more or less just said you don't know crap. Wishy-washy, maybe, maybe not. Great insight. All right. Well, hey, nobody knows. I was having some context with this video, but I do know that gold and silver are a good hedges. No one knows the day or the hour of anything, much less what this is. But the fact that they tie it into a meeting and what is going on in the IMF, there's something there too. So there's that. Hansel Leo, whatever your name is. Cybercurtain Twitcher, am I correct in thinking the Royal Silver Company is the only mint to produce 5.9 silver, or the RCM make some? No, it is the Royal Silver Company. They made their cats, and I think there was one other Islamic thing that they made, an Islamic round or something. I forgot which one that is, but it's 5.9s pure silver from the Royal Silver Company, a private mint. And they were not very well struck pieces, but yeah, they're 5.9 silver. Pretty wild to think about. The Royal Canadian Mint, they make 5.9s gold. They're the only mint to make it consistently, regularly. Let's see here. A video that had sense. I've done some videos on the cent before, for sure. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Carrie Atkin is here. Hello, Carrie. Welcome. Yes, Britches, Silver Britches does have a great channel for sure. You're right, Carrie. Okay. DeSal, no, we're not listening. I do not know that. I would be brokenhearted if that were the case. No, I know sometimes you guys have good conversations to pass. I'm just kind of background noise. That's cool. I'm just glad you're here. All right, let's see here. Sir Sweet and Sour Chicken Balls. Milk spot or not, it is still worth spot plus Eagle Premium. Yes. All right. Independent Thinker says, my LCS thinks $4 over spot is a screaming deal. Bastards. Well, it is. Believe it or not, in this day and age, it is considered a screaming deal. Speaking of screaming deals, let's take a look at the gold to silver ratio. It's now just barely under 73. And gold is up 50 cents. Silver's down 1 cent. So the markets are relatively flat here. And let's see here. But yes, indeed. Now, if I really wanted to do an experiment with my Silver Eagle, I should just put it in a cat litter, right? And ammonia, let the cat urine take care of it. Now, that would be very interesting indeed. Good afternoon to Dove Season. Welcome. How you doing? Okay, CCT has the Andean cat and the other, but not the blue-throated macaw. Okay, yeah, okay, that's right. I think those are 3 different type ones that were there. I don't have any of them. I kind of wanted one, but they were not very well struck. in my mind, they weren't very attractive coins or rounds, so I never bothered to get any. But in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have. All right. There's where that is. Debbie says October 18th is a Sunday. The 18th is a fairly important day for me. I suspect nothing will happen. If it has already happened earlier in the week before, the article was probably plain old clickbait by someone juggling bits of information with many places for information of dubious quality. I'll just say agree, because she doesn't like when I respond to her in a live stream, even though I just did. Rick Mid says, I hope the milk-spotted silver eagle wasn't something uncommon. This is the first time I've seen it on a 2020 Silver Eagle. It doesn't happen very often in 2020 Silver Eagles. I have another 2020 Silver Eagle right here, and it's not milk spotted at all. I'm going to look at it in different ways of the light, but I don't see there. Nosematic says I need a slurp, followed by 20 push-ups and a phone call. Well, sadly, these scammers, we'd be wasting our time trying to call a scammer tonight, because they do not answer their phones, unfortunately, on a Sunday night. I can do the push-ups. And I'm going to do one in honor of Matt Langstrat. Is he still here, Matt? I don't know. Matt Langstrat, is he still here? We'll see if he's here. Sal the Science Guy, there you go. I say, yeah. My ignorance of science, some of that stuff, very good. Vanessa, doesn't matter what type of silver. If it's silver, I appreciate it. Whether it's 4 nines or 0.10, a coin or bar around, whatever weight, high premium or low premium, the under spot, I like it. Very cool. All right, so Vanessa loves silver. All right, very good. Justin Sartain, look at all these numbers coming over here. Very good. Okay, I don't see Matt Langstrat. Matthew Ferrari says, I actually went from crapping on silver to buying. Economics in the world have hit a critical threshold. Okay, so he was not a fan of silver, but now he's become a fan of it. Given in the world today and what is performance in the last couple of months, he's seeing some potential there. We'll see here. All right, thank you, Nosmatics. All right, here we go. So I think Matt has left us, but we're going to do some push-ups in honor of Matt for the first super chat of the live stream tonight, which I appreciate. Here we go. Let's get some push-ups out of the way here. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I did one more for dove season. I don't know if he's still here or not. But, anyways. Oh, man, fake. There, I knew the fake was as sure as things. You can always predict that from Donald. In 4 separate lines, F-A-K-E. Nosmatics made me work for it. All right, very good. Tone libertads are human's weakness. All right. Yes, some of those old tones are some pretty good. I'm not huge on tone coins, but sometimes some of them can look pretty cool. Very cool, yes indeed. All right. And I have successfully done those push-ups without any flatulence. So I was free of any flatulence just for silver britches. Silversmith, have you ever been to a mining conference or a PM's event? No, I have not. I would love to attend a conference of such sorts. It would be fun, for sure, but I've never attended one. I've seen some of the videos from some of the speeches online for those, but I've never attended one. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you, Bruce Wayne. Not my favorite. Too dry, says Robert Keating. We're going to make it moist. We will make it moist. That we will. Try adding hydrochloric acid, then nitric acid. Yeah. And then I'll probably choke. Man, it would not be good. Okay. Tim Christensen. You condemn this article's headline title while using yourself. Strikes me as disingenuous at least. No, it's not, Tim. Because look at the title. I put a question mark beside it, which means I'm questioning the article completely. It was shared with me by a member of the community, and wanted to get my thoughts on it. Thought it'd make an interesting topic for a video. So, so your question is, and your answer is disingenuous because you didn't read the title. Ghostpunk, nothing will happen, and if it did, it would take millions of years. All right, you might be right. We're gonna add water to it, so we can get it. Maybe we can cut that time in half. Perhaps, maybe. Well, he says millions. Maybe we'll hope for 500,000 years. We'll come back and see. We'll see here. Easy est acetone. All right. And that's carcinogenic, that stuff is. We'll see here. All right, let's see. Where are we at? Moving on up here. Try dropping acid. There we go. DW, you want to destroy a silver eagle and salt? Does CCT know about this? He does now. He does now. That's right. He does now. Yes, indeed. All right. And I'm doing it to real silver, not fake silver. All right. So we're getting more comments about adding water to it. JDG says the same thing here. So we'll do that. Native, if I use 999 silver rounds or bars to pour silver, I always have to clean out some nickel or copper. Does that mean my bars are now 9999? Oh, man. Wow. Yeah. It seems like it does purify it even more. So, yeah. Where did you get it? I got it from a private sale. Somebody had it and sold it to me privately. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. May the Schwartz be with you. Shall I try annealing the coin to see if it removes a milk spot? Yes. Try that. We can see. Slovakia, I have 100 of those. You can't destroy all of them. That's true. I cannot destroy all of them. Congratulations on getting 100 of those. Surprised to see milk spots on the American Eagle. I know Canadian Mint has that problem. I had the problem. Not anymore, they don't. But yes, you're right. Okay. 72 push-ups, says MM126. Oh, man, no. I haven't done that many push-ups since we did a push-up challenge for Tomoko's Enterprise. And that was, we did over 100. We did about 160 or something like that, or somewhere around then. That was tough. I was pretty sore after that. All right. Slovakia, by the way, back in ancient Rome, salt has been more precious than silver. That's right. And very true. All right, let's see here. Ronald J. Dempsey says, 11 years ago, the messenger of God told me to buy silver and store water. I have obeyed. 39,000 ounces of silver and 53 gallons of pure, sweet spring water. What will happen? I'm not worried. I trust in God. Very good. I also hope you have ammo and guns, too. 39,000 ounces of silver. What about the salt? But yeah, there you go. Silver will be $17,000 an ounce. I don't think that's going to happen. I guess the one thing I say, if they revalue the currency, I don't think they're going to make those new dollars and mean anything. I think there'll be a revaluation in some way, I guess, of silver too. All right, we'll see here. Michael Sinalones says, if we let them force centralized digital money down our throat, we are finished. Yes. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But I think it's moving in that direction where it won't be forced down our throat, but I don't know. It's just whatever physical form that takes place. If we pay for something, and a lot of times even now when we pay cash for something, somehow it's transferred digitally in some ways. But anyways, all right. CCT says, did someone mention destroy silver? My specialist subject, hold on. If it's real silver, not fake. That's right, CCT. That's right. All right. Huperman, I have my weight in salt stored. There you go. Nice. Good job. Very good. For the preservation of society. Human, I'm not letting anything get forced down my throat. That's right. All right, very good. My chart is going up now. Okay, let's see. What is happening to the markets now? Very good. They are up a little bit. We got gold is up $1.20. It has broken the 1950 barrier. It is now 1951.10. Silver is now showing a plus side for the first time tonight, up 3 cents, up almost 1/10 of a point. And platinum is up $2. Palladium is the only metal that's down. Very good. All right, let's see here. I slurp a little bit more coffee. So yeah, a little bit of activity here. All the metals are in plus territory, save for palladium. A bit of a turnaround from what we saw in the past. All right. Aloha Stacker says, great to see someone still getting silver under spot. Yes. Doesn't happen very often. I was glad to do it for sure. Inefficient Stacker says, bake it in a salt pack. See what it does. Ah. Now that would be interesting to do. I don't know how to do that, but that would be pretty cool. And Inefficient Stacker says that it might take 2 years for this to occur. Or maybe a little bit more. I don't know. What? Who? Oh my God, you're making me laugh out loud with a big fat milk spot tears. Yes, milk spot. I tell you what, that was something. Hated that, hated that, hated it. Roots Radical 808. I'm poor, but I've been buying constitutional coins this year. I'm hooked on silver right now. I hear and see things happening on a global scale. In the next 10 years, and I think it will be insane. You think 2020 is bad, wait till 2021 hits. It's hard for me to get silver rounds. How do you feel about all the junk 90% silver? I think if you can find a good deal on it, that is, and you typically you can, although it's somewhat difficult. I mean, it's gone up as well too, but if you can find it, I think that's a good way to go to preserve your wealth. I did get a few more from a private seller, and you know, the dealers are paying now. At least my dealer is paying under spot for constitutional silver. So I gave spot for a little bit yesterday from a private seller. Got it right here. There's a dime in here too, but it's constitutional all the way around, every single which way but loose. Pudenda is here. Hello, Pudenda. Welcome. I think she's here. Somebody said she was here. Where's Pudenda? Maybe she's not here. But 49's fine. Silver is here. Good to see you. Let's see here. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Theron Brew says, Burrow, being new to the topic, I had no idea Sunshine made the blanks for the U.S. Eagle. They made the Norfed $10 gold piece, or $10 piece. I just pulled out the hole while watching your excellent channel. I bet you're going to acid test that coin in the next video to see if it's been debased. Ah. Well, no, I didn't. It's somewhat anticlimactic, I think, to some, but yes, indeed. But we did do something. Thank you, Theron. Appreciate it. Put milk spot ASC in a glass of milk, and yes, we'll see. Put it in. Wonder what would happen if it's curdled milk, if that does anything to it. We'll see here. All right. Joe Ramirez, I can't wait a year. I thought you'd at least add some water to hasten the experiment. Interesting indeed. Well, I will do that now. Because I wasn't sure. I wanted to see. But I'm going to do that. Derry Kinnaman says, I tenderize steak the same way. It is going to be a magic trick. I can't wait for the next one. Very good. All right. Nice. And Bob A says, Milk Spot should still have lowered the price under spot. Should not have lowered the price under spot. Either you have the world's kindest or dumbest dealer. Well, it wasn't a dealer. We'll buy all your spot for Milk Spot coins for spot. Yes, indeed. Dear Sal, please take it out. Says Truth Lives. All right. Well, I'm probably going to keep it in there, but I'm going to add some water to it to hasten the experiment. We'll see what happens. Very good, very good. Bob A says, platinum and palladium are both industrial metals. Palladium's industrial usage accounts for something like 80% of the total. Palladium mined annually. Why silver gets a bad rap for being an industrial metal is beyond me. Catalytic converters use platinum when palladium cannot be accessed. Platinum is the same. Most consumed by industry, not investors. That's right. Yes. All right. Time for dessert at my parents. Have a good night, Dove Season. Appreciate it. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Farmer Deb says, I've seen pics of clocks that are set 10 to 9, the shorthand on the 10 and longhand on the 9. Maybe that is the date of the currency reset. I don't know where the 18th of October is coming from. Means nothing. Well, it's coming from the meeting, the end of the meeting at the International Monetary Fund. Can't wait to see it, says Vinix. All right, very good. We're going to pull this out. I might do another video on that. We'll see here. Okay, let's see here. Farmer Deb says, not my retirement money. I retired from my job in June, took my money out, and bought gold and silver with most of it in a car. I'm comfortable waiting for gold and silver to boom, baby. All right, but be prepared if they don't. That's the thing. Be prepared that if they just on the off chance that they won't. That's the one thing, people. Whenever you put money towards anything, you have to keep that in mind. That could be the situation. Silver Watcher says, the moment when silver community got salty. Yes, indeed. That's right. It's happening. It's happening here. Monday is here already for Cyber Curtain Twitcher. Have a good night, my friend. I always appreciate you, sir. Yes, indeed. Enjoy. Have a good shut-eye there in the United Kingdom for Cyber Curtain Twitcher. All right, very good. Uperman, I'm having a brandy and coffee. Very cool. All right. Put the Silver Eagle in salt. The debate to add water or not is to add... Yeah, I did put it in salt. Nosmatics, that's what this video is about. Stage flashed over my house at the night. Very cool. Another pass up the East Coast in 50 minutes. Very cool. I hope you saw it. That's neat. Let's take a slurp of some coffee here. 49. Did you see my toning of the silver with an egg video? No, I've not seen that. That's cool. You did that. I'll have to check it out. Very cool. Awesome, says the Raza Manaza. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right, from the 2018 goal surpassed there. Thank you, sir. Willie, 565. Silver. I'd love to pay $25 an ounce, no matter condition. Wish I had this problem. And back in March and April, they were charging... that was considered a highway robbery to pay $25 for a Silver Eagle. All right, yeah, we got that. Thanks, Gary Croft. Yeah, all right. Savage Stacker, the way things are going, we may never get to see the outcome of this experiment. Yes, I'm going to try to add water to it. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Jay Stacking says, you sound like Silver Shield, the fearmonger. Dollars worth 3 cents. Reversal could mean to be going silver up, Ethereum up, gold equals paperweight. I hope you're not talking about me, maybe the author of the article, but not me. E-Flow player, don't hurt the coin, Sal. I have an experiment. Send it to me in New Jersey. Oh, man. Jagzilla, what's your friend of a friend's not your address? Oh, my goodness gracious. It is 7. 7, Jagzilla. All right. Okay, let's see here. Leo Veneer says, a much-needed metal used for almost anything. Can't destroy it. I would like to have it. Yes, indeed. Jagzilla, well, you're not destroying it, but rather converting it. Corrosion is destruction, I think, right? I mean, I guess technically maybe the corrosion will go off into the salt particles and it can be extracted. Perhaps, I don't know. Let's see here. Silver Stallion says, hope it's not doomsday. I kind of want to see 38. My birthday is October 22nd. Well, happy birthday coming up, sir. Jay, debt clocked dollars to silver and gold 1913. Consider those dollars were gold-backed silver dollars. Divide dollars to silver and gold by price in 1913. You get silver is worth more than gold. I'm scratching my head on that one. Well, the debt clock dollars, that's not talking about the what gold and silver are worth. That's talking about the number of physical and digitized currency compared to the dollars. But anyways, this is Britain's biggest nugget. This video was just about a gold nugget, 3.1 ounce gold nugget found. But thank you. All right. Silver Stallion says, I would like to see what happens to the silver. Yes. Well, hopefully in due course we'll get a little bit. But although the experiment, I probably should have added water to it from the get-go. But good thing I sought advice for it. Let's see here. Patrick T. When 95% of society are ignorant of the creation of money and the role of government, the expectation is free money from the government. What can you expect? The death of the dollar was written. I don't think the dollar will end immediately, but it will end up like the British pound, slow and painful demise. You know, in the 60s in Britain, the top tier tax was 90%. That's what it will be to fund the government without being able to print the pound. All right. Yes. These high tax rates are definitely going to be very difficult on people if that happens. It will stagnate the economy. Tricky guy, I have a great idea, just came to me. Add a little water to the salt. I know, I'm the genius here. So proud of myself when I had to stop lurking. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would do without you, Tricky guy. Thank you so much. Okay, Fish, I'll get the a notification. I'll check it out later. Hello, Sin. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, very good. Silver Heist says the American Silver Eagle is way below spot, way below a milk spot. That's right, it sure is. Silver Heist, you're right, you're right, you're right. If you destroy it, don't post it. Well, why not? That would be the, what fun. Of course I'll post it. Yes, indeed. I will post it for sure. Coffee Slurp says Dion Ruiz. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Welcome. Let's pause for the markets. What is the market doing right now? Well, right now, the market is reacting. Everything is up except for palladium, just slightly. Each of the metals, gold is up 0.07%, up $1.30, 1951.20 for an ounce of gold. Silver is up 3 cents, $26.85, still below that $27 level by 15 cents. And platinum is up $2. There they are. There's where the metals are right now as we speak at this moment in time. All right. Let's get back here to the comments. We've got Silver Heist. The only thing that can destroy silver is unrealistic expectations. That's right. People have gotten miffed by some of their expectations not being met for silver. And we should not be in that frame of mind when we accumulate it, because I believe silver is something that you hold for the long term to protect against economic instability, for sure. And even during that time, you're still somewhat chancing it, depending on how long that term is. You know, I mean, you think about it. If silver was $50 in 2011, and here we are 9 years afterwards, and silver is rising from where it was in the past, you're still out if you bought a whole bunch at that time. That's why I'm a fan of smart dollar cost averaging. All right, very good. Oh my man says, or oh my man says Metal Bum. Yes, indeed. Probably talking about that milk spot. Silver Stealer, I have to wait years. Okay, I got a big popcorn ready. I am game. I'm hoping it won't be that long, but it may be. We'll see here. Frickendale Special, add some water for skin healing. Salt water works too. Ah, okay, cool. For healing skin, thank you so much. I will add some water. Great experiment, Sal. Glad you're sacrificing one for the team as opposed to me. Thank you, Talking Boy. I appreciate that, sir. Yes, fun experiment. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see here. Sal, if you didn't like the milk spot, you should have just dipped it in Tarn X and used an old crappy silver round. That's just my opinion. Now I have to wait. Yeah, well, the thing is, I did want to use a silver that wasn't tarnished, that was pretty shiny and new. And I figured, we know this one is not passing very many hands. But it really had nothing to do with the milk spot. I was going to do it whether or not it had a milk spot. I literally discovered that milk spot while recording that video. All right. With a prior video on it. Okay. Shane Clement says, as soon as Al Gore was mentioned, it goes into the round file. All right. There you go. T-Square Talk, my guess is that you're going to try to antique it with eggs. Can't wait to see the next video. Yeah, no, this is a little bit different experiment. Indeed. In fact, well, you might have hopefully seen it. Silverliner, isn't it illegal to deface money? You should have used a round. No, as long as I'm not spending, and this isn't currency. This is money, but it's not currency. I think it's illegal to deface currency. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Jalen Patterson says, I can't be fake. I don't mind paying the premium off JM Bullion. Okay. I don't know what that means. I can't be fake. K98 Killer says, periodic updates would be appreciated. Week after, month after, 3 months. Well, it may be pretty boring because I can almost guarantee you that even a month from now, we're not going to see any difference. But I'm going to do one more video probably showing the pouring of water on it, the baptism of salt, and get into a nice big soupy mess probably. Silverliner says, I'm the opposite, Sal. I cherish a bargain. I still have my first ounce of silver enclosed in plastic, and I only paid $5 for it. Very cool. Nice. All right. Good job, Silverliner. That's awesome. I think my first ounce of silver is enclosed in plastic, too. My bullion silver, anyway. It's that bar that I talked about. Okay. All right, very good. Angie Howard makes a good point. She says, I'm not upset about paying over $40 an ounce for a good deal on my silver because it takes $80 today to buy what I paid $40 for back then. That is a good way to look at it when you take into account inflation for sure by some measures. There's other measures that have not gone up quite that much, but I do agree with you. That's one way to look at it, and that's why we stack, for sure. So you're right. Okay, moving on up. Jason Maggard says, I appreciate your views. Yes, metals get manipulated on the upside sometimes, and true silver may not outperform gold. Thanks for not just pumping the same stories as others. Well, thank you, Jason. I appreciate that very much. That's what I try to do, keep an even-keeled viewpoint on the things and be realistic about it, because I was fooled before thinking silver was going to go to the moon, and it didn't. And I immediately just did more research and have a better understanding. I really do feel that it doesn't do me any good, and it certainly doesn't do you any good. I think if we continue to hold the view that the sky is falling and that the silver is going to just skyrocket from here, then we're setting ourselves up for massive disappointment, and actually we'll lose more people accumulating silver. My goal is to get more people stacking silver and gold. And I've included gold in that because I do think that every silver stacker should have a gold too. All right. Let's explore, says Blue. That's right. We did. We're doing an explorative experiment. Sammy, we should put 100% tariff on fake coins. We should not allow them to come here in the first place, I think. Let's see what's going on here with the markets. What is going on? Well, they are reacting. Gold and silver are both up. And you know what? It's weird because we've seen silver down and gold up at the beginning, and now gold is up and silver's up even more. I mean, it's marginally. I mean, they're negligibly up. Not a whole lot, but silver's outperforming gold right now. Platinum is up $3, and palladium is the only metal that's down. But it's still up to $2,384. Crazy. Tricky guy. Have any coins been double stamped such that the first impression is slight and the second stamp is much harder? Would this be a security feature or unnecessarily trivial and costly? I don't know how striking a coin to add security features could help. I think it would need massive levels of precision to make that kind of thing happen. Any kind of security feature that I think is going to be effective is going to be involving micro etching or printing, or maybe some sort of technique that's done after the coin is struck, maybe like an etched piece, kind of like what the maple leaves are. Is my guess that would be what you would do, but I don't know. It's anybody's guess, but I don't think a double die thing is probably going to be the way they're going to go on these eagles. And you want something that's recognizable enough too to know what that security feature is, that can be seen to a point with the naked eye and observed closely in the environment. All right, silver to gold ratio still up there pretty high, 72.83. Spooky says Mark Medlin. I do agree with that. Spooky. And the hyperinflation is just a ghost story. Oh my goodness gracious. It's a scary story. Hyperinflation already happened to the dollar. That's how we got in this mess to begin with. Well, it's not happened. We've had inflation, but it's been steady. We're not in hyperinflation yet. We're far off from that. Believe you me. Way off from hyperinflation. Nosematics, follow your nose. That's right. Follow your nose. Okay, let's see here. Army of Gog. U.S. debt will soon exceed entire size of economy. Yeah. All right. Crazy. Kashkari needs a wig. There you go. All right, there you go. Needs a wig. Pretty bald guy. I do too. I need a wig too. And Uniroyal Mish says inflation starts anew every year. Chocolate bars used to be 89 cents, or now it's $2 if you're lucky. In 2030, an F-150 is going to be $80,000 for the base. That's right. And inflation, though that may be, it's not hyperinflation. In fact, it's targeted inflation. The Federal Reserve, by very design, target at least 2%. Now they're okay and target even more, 2.5% on average now. Crazy. Ken Simatwick, crash scary, should invest in a rug for his fat, shiny head and just call it a year. There you go. All right. Moving ahead here. Chuck and Plata. Hey, Sal, greetings from 37,000 feet. Be home in Puerto Plata in 1 hour. Oh, wow. Nice, Chuck. Congratulations on going back there. I didn't think you were going to go back. Congratulations. Silver bean counter. It's surprising we haven't seen more of it. Certainly there have been inflation in several sectors. Housing, healthcare, education, equities, and finally metals. But it isn't rampant. Still, we are seeing plenty of signs on it. That's true. We sure are. I agree. For sure. Jacques Hall says, I know it's not, but how I wish it was. Unfortunately, continuous Fed printing will take us from gradual to moonshot in terms of inflation. That is a certainty based on history. That's true. It's just a matter of time and when it'll happen. We are in an unusual situation considering that the dollar is the top dog of all the currencies out there. And I think that is the only thing that's saving it, because especially considering all this cash or all these digitized dollars are kind of hanging around, propping up the stock market, and this money that's not really participating in the economy. And that's the difference, and that's why we are not in hyperinflation. And while we may not see it for quite some time. William Birkenroad, inflation is defined by the increase of currency with the same or less value retained in the sovereign economy. The symptoms of inflationary pricing of goods and services show up in different areas than the current measure of CPI. One can see inflation in the price of gold and silver coins, very high premiums. That's true. Although I would not necessarily consider that, I don't know if you consider that inflation or just kind of, what the market is dictating here when there's a supply squeeze on the product. Okay, here, very good. Larson says it's very real, and we're all about to get a huge helping of intentional hyperinflation. You can't print money until the wheels fall off and cut production of the economy in half with COVID regulations and not have hyperinflation. Well, we're not seeing it now, and sooner or later this COVID's going to go away, and My hope is it'll be sooner rather than later if they come out with an effective vaccine, enough people take it, and it's not dangerous. But the thing is they're targeting. Anytime there's a targeted inflation, that's not a hyperinflation. Hyperinflation means runaway inflation. That's beyond, like what you saw in the Weimar Republic in Germany, which is what this thumbnail is based off of, or Venezuela or Zimbabwe in 2008. We're nowhere near that by any definition, any stretch, any way, shape, or form. But we're closer every day the more we print this money. But I think that we have a bit of hubris in so much that we are the top dog in the block, so to speak, when 60% of the nations around the world use a dollar in the thing. But it could all, it could change overnight. We could see things happen very quickly, and I'm going to talk about that in a future video. But right now, we have a cushion. How long will that cushion last? I don't know. Things can change very quickly. They've changed very quickly this year already. But make no mistake, the dollar is strong. And that is part of what's keeping things at bay. And the Federal Reserve has this awesome power. I don't mean that as a good thing, by the way, to manipulate the dollar and how it's derived in the marketplace. And that is something that Keynesians are quite confident in. Sooner or later, that could change. I don't agree with what the Fed is doing, but we have to look at the reality of the situation, because when they did it in 2013, 2011, through now here, when they did 3 rounds of quantitative easing, I thought in 2013 that we were literally within months of the dollar collapsing. But it didn't happen, and it may not happen this time either. I just don't know. We have to be prepared that it may not happen. So we'll see here. All right, Timothy Whittington says, thank you for this. No problem. Thank you. Appreciate you. Golden State Native, Return of the Mac. Did Poopy Pants call you today, Uncle Sally? No. Remind me who Poopy Pants is. Tricky guy. What most affects gold prices in the next year? Election result, Fed, QE, massive insurrection, UFO landing in the White House, Nancy and Hillary announcing their secret marriage. Anything could happen for sure. Yes, indeed. Return to Mac. 4 more years of Uncle Sal. All right, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. First frost, says Barbara Carbone there on Long Island. Let's see what the markets are doing here as we slurp through the final bits of coffee here. All right. The markets are just tepid, but they're all in the positive direction here. Gold is up 70 cents, a 0.04% increase. Silver is up 5 cents, 0.7%. Platinum is up $3. Very good. All right. We've been going for quite a while, guys, here. It's crazy. Gold to silver ratio is 72.83. All right. Golden State Native says, Sal in Spanish means salt. Very salty indeed, Sal. Ah, good. Touche. Very good. All right. Let's see here. Stamos James says, sounds like the feed is trying to hiding something. The rise of video call money is created. Okay, I'm not sure. All right. How money is created. The rise of video. Thank you. Hawaii AG, Federal Reserve lies about inflation. Remember, when $50 could fill a grocery cart, it's more like $300 nowadays. That's true, but that is through a longer course of time. You look, in fact, the dollar has lost about 10% of its value even in the last, probably a year or so, or several months, 6 months, which is pretty big drop in many cases, but it's not hyperinflation. That's just it. There will be no new normal, says Fish. I'm going to get insane in the next few months. Very true. I agree with that. I'm going to have a video about that for sure, probably coming next weekend. All right, Silver Fox says, Kashkari is a nut job. Definitely a guy we shouldn't be listening to. He wanted us to continue a hard lockdown for another 6 months, 6 weeks starting August. He's a definition of a shill. Okay. I did not know that. Thank you. Very good. Return of the Mac. Thank you so much for the super chat, the second super chat of the night. Very much appreciated, sir. Very kind. In fact, I might start another savings with the super chats. Maybe starting now or maybe Tuesday for a microphone for this iPad, because I think it's not quite doing it on that, and I was hoping I wouldn't need to do that, have a microphone, but I might have to try to do that because my other microphone will not work with it. I want to get something that has a pop filter on it. Let's see here. So he says, should I hold more physical gold or silver? Return the Mac, that's going to be up to you. As for me, I have switched to gold, not exclusively, but I've greatly increased my focus on gold in the past 3 years. But I would definitely encourage you to get some gold, depending on your budget. I think really even under any budget, if you can stack silver, I believe you can stack gold, and you can get it for better premiums than silver these days. But I would encourage you to get silver, but I would just get some silver too. All right, I've been asked the question by Terry79 if I am a financial expert. And I'm here to confess to you today that I indeed am a financial expert. You can come to me with any financial knowledge questions and I will answer them all, and I'm right about everything. I am a financial expert. Let that be known as my disclaimer for this live stream, that I indeed am a financial expert. In fact, I am the biggest financial expert in the entire world right now, and I'm very needy, and I need a hug from Terry and Barbara at the same time. And not just because I'm a financial expert and the top one in the world, but because I'm going to finish this coffee right now with a slurp. Here we go. That wasn't a very good slurp, but we're done with that coffee. All right? All right? Very good. So I am a financial expert. Let me repeat that. No, I'm kidding. All right. A Rode mic. I need to get one that'll fit this iPad. That's what I need to do. So I need to do some research on that. All right. Okay, let's see here. An alternative expert. That's right. An alternative expert. That's right. Now, most of you guys know I'm no financial expert. All right. Okay, just kidding about that, of course. Jason Kaplawaith, that was called medicine 150 years ago. That's right. Salt. That's right. And silver, both medicine. Let's see. Evil Pikachu, how can you turn $10,000 into $1 million? Get $990,000 and add it to the 10,000. That's how you turn 10,000 into $1 million. You get $990,000 and put it with the 10,000. Then it becomes $1 million. That is my sage financial advice to you all. All right, very good. All right. Let's see here. Moving up. Tessa Cunningham, Sal, of course, it's not a ghost story. The bill for that money Congress took of the Fed when they killed the economy on purpose, but not due to the spread of the invisible enemy, it has to be paid back. How do you think it'll get paid back? I mean, it's like people don't understand that free isn't free, especially when it comes to the government or our new masters, the Fed. I read they own $2 trillion in mortgages now. Do they own yours? I'm glad I own my tiny home. Well, yes, I'm still paying a mortgage for mine, too. So, yes, they do own mine. I'd be glad to get that paid off, too. But it's going to take me a while for sure. All right. Okay, very good. Let's see. Funk Tab for Sally. Thanks, Tessa. No fear, the illegal Federal Reserve is here. Whatever happened to all money is to be made from gold and silver. These days, currency backed by gold would be a miracle. Yes, exactly. I hear you. We talked about that in a prior video. Indeed. Philip Quinn, one day sooner rather than later, a pre-82 penny will be more valuable than $1. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think it's gonna take quite a while for that to happen. But yes, Audrey, Sal, you made me choke on my vape. Thanks a lot, son of a mudless goat. Thank you so much, Audrey. You are awesome. Appreciate it. Had a little fun with this one. Return the Mac. Thank you so much. With a little, that's the first time we've seen that icon. A unicorn, $1.49 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that so much. Very kind of you indeed. All right. Thank you so much. Whoa, no way. Justin Sartain just upgraded to a representative from an honorary citizen. Thank you, Justin Sartain. I'm deeply honored and humbled. Thank you so much, sir. Very kind of you. That means Justin will be able to see any videos that what I do is if I upload a video and have it on deck, I'll post early for the next day, and he will be able to see those early videos that are posted before. Thank you, Justin Sartain. Very kind of you, sir, indeed. He's been a member or an honorary citizen for 2 months now, plus, and now he's a representative. Thank you, sir. Very means a lot, because we lost our an advisor. We now just have one advisor who is a cabinet level member, and that is now just CCT. He's the lone advisor because of Barbara Carbone. Pamela Rice had to dip out from that for financial reasons. That's totally understandable. I just appreciate all you guys being here. But thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much. All right, let's see here. Moving on up. Should have used pink Himalayan salt. Very unhealthy. Interesting. I have never heard of that. Have to try that. All right. Whoa, Tessa Cunningham is here, and she has just become an honorary citizen. Tessa Cunningham, thank you so much. Very, very kind of you. Just read your comment. Thank you so much. By the way, wise words. Tessa, she has really, you want to check out her channel. She is passionate about her views, and especially with what's going on in the world today with the deep state and everything involved in it. And so definitely check her channel out. And she also, I enjoyed her kitties that she had, barn cats that are full grown now, but very healthy, all of them. And very good. Cool lady. Thank you, Tessa. Honored to have you aboard as an honorary citizen. Very cool. Awesome. Very good. All right. Eat all your fish, says Blue, like a mad smurf. Cheers, Sal. Thank you so much. So check out Eat All Your Fish. He's posting a video. Just uploaded a new one. Audrey says, I want instant results. 6 months from now, silver will be $500,000. You wish you hadn't done this. That's right, exactly. That's right, Audrey. We're going to hasten it for sure. All right, very good. Yes, hey, thank you, Return of the Mac. I appreciate that. You guys are too kind. Psycho Stacker says, good upload, Sal. There are a lot of conflicting arguments on the matter. I feel like David Hunter has the best theory. There are several new interviews with him in the last few weeks. He says we will see a double-digit inflation in a few years from now. Lots of people comparing this to the 70s. Down in New Mexico watches Sal's videos completely naked. There you go. There's the news of the day. That Donald watches my videos naked. Crazy. All right. All right. Yes. That's right. Tessa always sends slurps to Barb's way and Terry's way. Good to see. All right, very good. Cache Cat says, and this is why I buy metals. Whether you buy into the hyperinflation or not, the devaluation of fiat notes will drive the price up of metals and everything else. That's true. That's one thing we can agree on, for sure, which is always smart to have precious metals in your portfolio. Psycho Stacker, could Donald Trump be the biggest socialist president this country has ever seen? No way. He's stopping socialism. Yes, indeed. Carlos Danger says, I may not have until someone from the Fed said it was. All right. Okay. No problem, Fish. No problem at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joe Morton, yes, because they institute price controls before it gets out of control, but it has its problems, namely these uniforms and guns. Yeah, there you go. That's where they get it. That's what enforces the laws, right? The unexpected is what is going to happen, and that's just it. We could see hyperinflation come very quickly when people lose faith, and that's what it's about. So far, people have not lost faith. That's why there's something to be said for fiat, for sure. All right. Oh my gosh, really? Somebody pooped on Nancy Pelosi's driveway? Oh my gosh, wow. Man. All right. Paul Travers, with this mob, everything is inverted, so expect hyperinflation to come. Very well could. Joe says, I suppose hyperinflation could occur in a black market, and if goods are unavailable, except in a black market, that's inflation, in my opinion. All right. Very, very good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As I move on up the comment chain. And Dion Ruiz, I think the fear of hyperinflation is the reason why most countries are nationalizing. If they can trap currency and value within their borders and have their own products and supply chains in-house, you can technically always keep prices at a good level. Yes, good point. For sure. Tricky guy. Actually, Donald is fully clothed. It's just that it's all hidden by his ear, nose, head, and beard, like Cousin It. Ah, okay. I see. Very, very good. Very, very good. I'd say here. Jim C., I heard they were changing the FDIC insurance. If you heard anything about this, I thought I heard a little blurb about that, but have not looked into it very deeply. But yeah. All right, let's see here. The Jutland Bank, says Martin on that one. We move on up the comment chain here. And Ontario says inflation occurs when too many dollars are chasing too few goods. With so many new dollars being pumped into the economy every day, inflation is inevitable. Yes, and it is happening for sure. Exactly when this will happen and to what degree, no one knows. But the fact remains it will happen. That's the scary part, that's for sure. I believe it's pretty much inevitable for sure. They keep printing money like it's going out of style. Sooner or later, those dollars are going to flood into the marketplace. Slavaki, I don't trust those articles. They give us poop that nothing is happening. Kashkari doesn't know what he is talking about. Well, of course, that's another thing, too. He's with the Fed, so, right? You know, it's crazy. Ficandel, I believe when we get hyperinflation with the euro in the coming years. Yes. Very well may indeed. See what the markets are doing now. Real quickly here. Okay, now it looks like gold is down slightly, guys. Gold is taking a little bit of a hit. And silver's up 1 penny. Let's actually take a look at the charts for these now. Gold is now sitting here. It's kind of done a weird thing. It went down, then went up. Now it's heading back down. Crazy little bit of ride that it took. Somewhat activity here happening. Silver has done this. It's gone down and now it's up, but it's starting to come back down a little bit, down to the black level there, which means it's even. Good evening, strongman, silver and gold. Welcome, sir. Welcome indeed. All right. Independent thinker is here. Hello. All right. Welcome indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's move on up here. So, Hando Man says, how far we have strayed away from the Constitution, which required the nation's money to be gold and silver under Article 1, Section 10, which stopped in 1933 under FDR and silver in 1965 under LBJ, plus many of our Congress who supposedly represented the people of the USA went along with it. Now look at where we are. Look out, savers. Yep, that's right. Silver's out of our money. Gold is out of our money, or out of our currency now. Very good. Jeff Coney says the only thing that causes hyperinflation is shortages. The money supply is $2 trillion, and everybody in Chicago sold their houses for cash. The $2 trillion would run out before the selling is finished. Forget about the rest of Illinois or the next state. All right. Very good. Another way to look at it. Thank you, Jeff. Your stepdad. How does it make any difference if it's digitized or not? Inflation is inflation. Well, it makes a difference because digitized dollars are less likely to really take part in the economy. You can hide those dollars in accounts all over the world to make it seem like you're rich, you know, in stocks and things like that. So it does make a difference. All right, very good. Oh, thanks, guys. Grill had trouble sleeping. It's late in the UK. Welcome, my friend. Glad you're here. All right, very good. Slavaki says, nor pals, neither Kashkari are competent what they're saying every week. It's been 28 weeks, people filing for unemployment, 1 million more per week, hundreds of businesses closed permanently, GDP dropped, negative 34%. Banks and Fed Reserve don't have money, $3 trillion were printed. Don't forget a new fiscal year now is in October. They used to give military $760 billion. This year they plan to print $1 trillion for them. It's stupid. Nobody mentioned devastated fires, hurricanes, all that other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot going on. But unemployment situation has gotten notably better. And there are other aspects of the economy that are doing notably better, believe it or not. It's undeniable. The businesses that are closed permanently, that is still tough. And GDP, but actually consumer spending and the like is up. And housing market is on fire in some regions around, for sure. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Is there any way to get around paying taxes when ordering precious metals online in New Mexico? You have to check with the New Mexican taxes there. There may be if you spend a certain amount of money. I don't know what New Mexico's tax laws are. Donald may know. If you spend over $1,000 or $1,500, that may be a way to do it. Perhaps, hopefully, you can. Good night, Jules. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday to Red Step Stacker. Good to see you, sir. Red Step Stacker. Check him out. Welcome, welcome to Red Step Stacker. All right. John Billinger. Hey, Sal. Hot slurp. You and I are of like mind. I never thought I'd say that to a kid. All right. Thank you. All right, John. Appreciate that. Very cool. We're on the same page. Okay, let's see here. Islow, 420. You're right. The entire debt for 100 years is 26 trillion. Now suddenly we need 5 trillion just to get by. Yeah, I know it's crazy. The debt, it's unmaintainable. All right. Jagzilla says the Federal Reserve note is only worth 0.016 compared to the value of $1 in 1913. Looks like hyperinflation is coming to me. It may be coming, but it's not here yet. October surprise says same poopy again. Yes, indeed. All right. All right, guys. We've been going for 2 hours plus now. They're going to go ahead and say goodnight. But thank you guys so much for popping in here. Have a good night, everybody. We've been going for quite a while. I have to go. Thank you so much, Barbara Carbone. Have a good night. Thank you, everybody. We had a great time. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Keep your feet on the stars. And stay tuned Tuesday. We'll be here again. And keep reaching for the ground. Take care. See you later.